Hey everyone, Luis here. I'm back, and this time I'm going to talk about something a little bit different from my usual content, which is FDM printers. And yes, I started my 3D printing adventure, let's say, with FDM, but it was like a few years back, I think 2020. And then I switched to resin, and then I stayed out of this technology for a long time, and I decided to go back, and then I would like to share with you my experience returning to FDM printer in 2024 and what kind of mistakes you should not do and different from me go with my recommendation, okay, of 3D printer in this case. Stick with me, and I'm going to share my impressions, my experience, and hope it can help you if you want to go into FDM and want to choose a printer for yourself, okay? So, as you can see here, starting with my choice of printer, it's a Bambu Lab A1 with AMS. And I will talk a little bit about how I ended up with this printer, because it was not my first choice, unfortunately. And that's what I want to share with you as experience. If you want to go, and if you do not want to watch the entire video, just see this part and follow my advice. If you want an FDM printer, go with an A1, Bambu Lab A1, okay? So end of story. Kidding. Okay, so let me talk about this experience. I wanted to go back with FDM printing for some time now, because I'm a board gamer. Okay, apart from modelists, like to paint and things like that. One of the reasons why I have a 3D printer is to help to create support to my board games. Okay, like inserts and things like that, that miniatures and things like that, that help to enhance the experience of board gaming. And I said, okay, I need to go back to that. When I started in 2020, it was with an FDM printer. Then I switched it to resin printer, got in love with with resin printers, and yes, it's amazing. But for some functional parts, it's difficult to work with resin. And resin is messy, as everyone's know. And yeah, FDM has his advantage on that. You can print something, then start to use right away. Different from resin that has a lot of post-processing, okay? So I said, okay, let's go and see the options, right? I started to research, and yeah, I had a Delta printer, an FL Sun Q5, which is a great printer. Never had a problem with it, but it's old. It's really outdated already. It works. It's functioning. I love Delta printers. I love how it works. But I say, okay, let's see what we have in the market. And I'm seeing a lot of very fast printers, bed slingers like the A1, working super fast and reliable. I'm seeing Core XY printers, which was something that was not possible in a few years back, like in the price range that we are seeing today. So I said, okay, let's see. And I said, okay, I'm going with a bed slinger, okay, since I did not wanted something super fancy. And yeah, and I wanted a print area, a decent print area to print things like this here directly. And I bought an Artillery X4 Pro. And yeah, it arrived, and I said, okay, I was super excited to use it. And on my first 2 days using the printer, it just broke the nozzle, okay? the nozzle was obstructed. I needed to clean it. It was a nightmare to open and to try to fix it, and it simply broke. I was trying to, because they sent an extra nozzle, I was trying to replace the nozzle and just destroyed everything trying to do that. So I said, okay, user error, right? So I need to buy a new nozzle. I not even went for the warranty or anything like that. I just bought a new nozzle, a new set for the printer, and waited a few days, and it arrived, and it's okay. Now the printer is good. Tried to use it again. Was super excited again to try it. And then one night I leave the printer printing, like some things, and I woke up in the morning with a complete mess because the belt of the UI axis broke. And yeah, I think I did not have like 2 weeks using the printer, okay? This is what was left of the nozzle. Just started to accumulate the filament, and it was like a complete mess. And I was really, really upset with that. And I say, okay, time to move on. I'm going to try a new printer. I will not use this printer anymore. I will try on Core XY. I said, okay, let's look at the options. And I found FlashForge 5M. And I said, okay, looks like a good printer, Core XY, super fast, reliable. Let's see. And I bought it. This one I bought from Amazon. The artillery I bought from Bambu, an AliExpress kind of website. And the Adventure 5M arrived, and I was super excited again to try the printer. And in the first attempt of use the printer just did not went well. It started to like, I will try to post the pictures here for you to see. In the tests of the printer, it just like scratched the entire print bed. It was like, it started with a mess. So no good start for the 5M FlashForge. And I said, okay, let's see some research, and I found that I needed to do a firmware update. Done that. Try again. Okay, it worked, but cool. Started to use the printer, started to print some things, and I think in the second day, the printer started to not work because with an error for the nozzle, it says it started to register like negative temperatures or something like that. Again, videos here to show you. I was super excited. I said, okay, I'm cursed because it's not possible. I'm going back to FDM, and I'm got screwed with my second printer attempt with a printer. And okay, tried again, research, things like that. Found that maybe it was the nozzle, that it was not very tightly connected. So I could make the printer work again, okay? And they had this quick switch nozzle mechanism or something like that. And I said, okay. And I put something to print. I don't remember. It was something like this one, but it not completed, so I threw away. But it was something like that. And it printed like 50%, if I'm not wrong. And in the middle of the print, it just the nozzle head just stuck on some part of the print. I don't know what happened, and it simply broke, guys. It broke the nozzle. It was, and I say, okay, it's not possible, guys. Not possible that I'm facing so many issues with FDM printing. And I said, okay, I'm done with this one. I will not try to fix it. I will not try to do anything. I just, since it was an Amazon buy, I said, okay, return it. I said, I do not want it. It broke. It's a crap of printer, and returned it to Amazon. They just refund the value, and they say, okay, what's next? And then I look at that the printer that everyone is talking about on the FDM world is the Bambu Lab printers, okay? But the Core XY printers are a little bit on the expensive side for the budget that I had. And I said, okay, let's go with the A1 with AMS. And what it was interesting here is that the AMS, as you can see, allow me to print in different color, like color printing, right? You can have different colors and print with different, like color printing. I say, let's try that. I'm seeing a lot of very positive things about Bambu Lab printers. It's a bad slinger, it's okay, but it's a fast printer. It prints in, I don't know, 300 millimeters per second. It's a really fast printer. And then I paid more and went for the hype, right? And one thing that I can tell you, I don't regret at all of buying this printer, okay? I'm printing with it non-stop since I bought it, and I had zero issues with this printer. And I will talk a little bit about my experience with it. I have some notes here. Uh, First is a printer that has it came very well packaged. I will put here the my assembly video, okay, for you to see. It was really quick. I think 20 minutes, 15 minutes or so. I could have the entire printer assembled with a very good user manual with all the instructions on what you need to do to make it work and to set up the printer. And it guides you to the entire process. When you turn on the printer, you have like some onboarding instructions on the printer LCD showing whatever you need to do. It has real auto calibration, different from the Artillery She X4 Pro, which is not entirely auto leveling, okay? You need to adjust like manually some leveling in one of the leveling steps. With the A1, it's entirely 100% automatic, okay? You do not need to worry about anything. This for me, it's amazing. I'm not an enthusiast. I'm not a tinkerer, okay? I'm a printer. I like to print. I like to use the printer. I don't like to tinker the printer. And I understand if people like to do it, if people like to adjust the printer, to tinker the printer, to, I don't know, to assemble, disassemble, and things like that. I don't care about that. I want to print and to use the printer and to get my things done. That's it. And this thing is for that. If you are looking for a printer that you need to get your things done, that's the printer, okay? So it has auto calibration and all sort of sensors, okay? If you go to the A1 website, you are going to see like it has filament flow calibration. It has like the vibration calibration. It has leveling. It has all sort of sensors, and it works 100%. Okay, perfect. Another thing that really sold me for this printer is the ease, quick, and fast nozzle change. Okay, I bought the nozzle of 0.2 nozzle and the 0.6 nozzle, and it comes with the 0.4, and it's really and genuinely easy to change the nozzle. Okay, it's basically open the front here and take out this cover, remove some clips, take out the old nozzle and insert the new nozzle, and it has like a magnet here that just connect with the print head, and that's it. It's really, really easy. For me, that's amazing. That's a problem that I had with the artillery, where I needed to work and remove and replace the nozzle, and it was not possible. And another thing, it's cheap because the FlashForge 5M Adventure, they also have a quick change nozzle, but the nozzles cost like 35 bucks, 40 bucks. Okay, it's really, really expensive. This one is like 12 bucks or something like that, each nozzle. You do not need to worry about any cable or anything. It's just the nozzle itself. Really clever, okay? AMS, I think it's bless this thing here. I don't think, if you really, really do not need any color printing, you can go with only the A1. But I think AMS helps a lot, not only for multicolor, but for you to work with different filaments. You do not need to swap filaments every time you want to try a new filament. Okay, that's really a bless. So I'm really in love with AMS. It's something that really make a difference for me when using this printer. Okay. This, like I said, the printer has a very intuitive interface. The onboarding process is very good. It has the software for you to slice. To slice is really, really easy to use. And you have the community. You have the what they call Maker World. The Maker World is like the cloud service that they provide, and you can go there and find a lot of different models for you to download. And the interesting thing is that you can select the type of your printer. You say, I want to download this model, and you say, my printer is an A1, and it downloads directly to the slicer, and you already see it there, and it comes with the settings already defined, and you just hit the print button, and it starts to print. Okay, and you can do that through your mobile phone too. So it's really, really good. I'm really impressed on the details and how they care about your experience while you are printing. Okay. Yeah, again, like I said, this is not a tinker machine. It's really good for if you want to have your prints done. And I've done some tests with miniatures here. These miniatures, I will see if I can take some pictures up close. I think this one was on 04, and this one here was on 02. And guys, I'm really impressed how the FDM technology advanced since I started to use it a few years back. These are supportless models, so yeah, it's made to be printed in printers like that. But it's amazing the details that you can see here. If you prime it, you not even see maybe the layer lines or anything like that. For an FDM print, this is amazing. This is spectacular. And if you do not like the mess or the complications of working with resin printers, if you want to have tabletop miniatures without the mess of work with resin, and if you are worried about the fumes and the toxicity of resins and things like that, you can, and you do not want like mega ultra detailed minis, you can go with this printer and print like better, more resistant tabletop minis, because filament is more resistant than resin, and you can get a very good quality. To be honest, I don't know if probably if I had this printer 4 years ago, I never went to resin printer because of the quality that it delivers, you know. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you can, it helps you in decide. Do not do the same mistake as me. Do not go with different printers. Just go straight to a Bambu Lab, okay? This, you are going to thank me after you get it and use it, because it's really up to the hype that we see about this printer, okay? This one is the bad slingers, and people say the Core XY, the X Carbon, the XP, whatever, are even better than the bad slingers. So it really up to the hype that we are seeing about Bambu Lab. And the price is not that different from others, okay? Imagine if I, instead of buy two printers before, I could go directly with this one, I would pay less, okay? The 5M I returned to Amazon, but the artillery one I couldn't return. So I'm here with the stuck printer, try to sell it. I fix it, it's working, but I do not want to use anymore. So I'll try to see if I can sell it to return some of the money that I invested. But go directly with this one. Do not do the same mistake as me, okay? Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.